Remember that partial building collapse on Ellicott Street in downtown Buffalo? Well, a local bakery that was in the process of moving out lost a good portion of its equipment, but as 7 Eyewitness News reporter Ala Arabi tells us, the owner is now optimistic about getting reimbursed, with somebody else now set to take over that property.
8 parcels of land and 4 buildings in Buffalo now belong to Frank Chinnici of Legacy Development, a result of entering an agreement with previous owner Bruce Adler of Buffalo Properties Ltd. after one of the properties partially collapsed and needed to be demolished. Several of the properties have building code violations.
Their condition is deplorable. They've been allowed to deteriorate for many years, and we hope to be able to correct that. The biggest problem that we have had in trying to come to a final arrangement was to deal with these ongoing code violations that were obvious the minute we stepped foot on the properties.
Chinnici agreed to address any building code issues at the properties. Adler has agreed to pay $105,000 to the demolition contractor to cover the cost of the emergency demolition.
I only wish that he maybe would have put that money into the building while it was still standing.
Susan Adamucci owns Two Wheels Bakery and Cafe. It was situated on the first floor of 435 Ellicott. Fortunately, neither she nor her employees were inside the building when the roof collapsed.
I went from being a thriving, growing business to being a business that struggled to operate.
Adamucci says the business will continue to bake and sell baked goods, operating out of 1006 Grand Street, but will not serve as a cafe like they did at their Ellicott Street location. Mayor Byron Brown says he directed the Law Department and the Department of Permits and Inspection Services to provide technical assistance to Adamucci to file a claim to recoup the equipment she lost in the collapse. In Buffalo, Ala Arabi, 7 Eyewitness News.